Ladies and gents, welcome to CG Reacts, and this is an incorrect summary of Ace Combat 7 Part 2, I guess. I already did the first part yesterday. Yeah, I didn't know much of time to, do the whole video. Sometimes I have time to make an hour-long reaction. Sometimes I can't even reach half an hour, right? So yeah, let's finish this one. Yeah, so far Ace Combat is a fucking great game. I never thought a fucking, flight jet war type of game could be this hilarious. Then again, creativity works in every way. Any game that feels like, okay, this is not going to be that interesting, it's just going to be some kind of a simulator type game. Any game like that could be made better if somebody just have brains to do it. So this is kind of similar to that. I saw the, Ace Combat 0, if I remember correctly, which was ridiculous, the whole story. This is kind of similar, right? So yeah, that's always fun. I like how, he basically, Maxer just, compares these ridiculous things with, Jeff Bezos and billionaires and shit. But then again, sometimes he says something ridiculous and then just writes, this is an actual dialogue. Like, what the fuck? So let's watch it. Oh, there we go.
Alright, yeah. So the enemy has this gigantic fucking submarine, and I'm talking like railguns and 2 nuclear reactors, and it can launch fucking planes. Why would you make a submarine that big? This submarine, previously known as the Alicorn, remained at the bottom of the sea for 698 days, and instead of sending the crew to get psychological help, they just put them back on the submarine, so recipe for success. We are receiving unconfirmed, unsubstantiated, and possibly falsified reports that the crew has come into possession of WMDs, so you need to invade them, like right now.
So you set off in like 4 of your planes to fight 20 of theirs. That makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess George Bush's thing, like, oh, Iraq have WMDs, let's just fucking invade. It's even hurting today. Let's just say it is. That is the trend that lots of countries are going to follow in the future.
I'm fine. You mercilessly slaughter as many people as you possibly can, knowing that you're the good guy and everything you do is to save lives. Eventually, allies arrive with boosters to make your missiles fly faster. Do they just like add propellant? I don't know how they do that. Then you hear something in the distance which kind of sounds like angry children talking on an encrypted radio channel.
Idiots, ignore their illusions.
Don't call me an idiot. I kill you before.
Yes, it does.
Also, this is completely by accident, but I was able to instantly kill the boss within a few seconds.
Shit, scream, pulling out.
Strikes, I will have you. You will die.
Better not fucking cut yourself on that edge there. Eventually, the captain of the submarine is just like, wait a minute, what if we turn on the submarine? That would be insane. Also, guys, I want you to launch the nuke. So while the nuke is in the oven, they just kill everyone. I don't know why they didn't prepare for that possibility. What the fuck do you mean you can't deploy a nuke unless it's on the back of a plane? That makes no sense. See, you spend like a solid minute chasing him down.
He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made.
Yo guys, do you know what's up with like that raving homeless guy that keeps talking on the channel? Ahoy me mateys, it be me, Captain Torres, and I'm here to tell you that you can prevent like 99% of all wars by nuking the capital of Osea. I learned about ye knowledge while stuck under the sea for 698 days while only being able to watch virtual YouTuber content, and now I'm as sane as any old scurvy dog on this ship. Yer it's my mental illness, so I get to choose the coping mechanism.
Alright, so we're pretty sure that the raving homeless guy has to park at Angerhead Bay in order to resupply his giant...
Let's be honest, this kind of sums up, I mean, not that, stuck and watching those virtual things, but it kind of sums up why certain people rises up, become addicted, and have this mass destruction mentality.
submarine. Just nuke the entire fucking port. I don't know, it's a filler mission.
I think I've already talked at length about missions where you just kill things for 15 minutes straight and then nothing else happens, so we're gonna move on to things that are exciting. Yo ho ho, on the sea we go, send this bomb and away they blow. For salvation we fight and the truth we know. I will kill again and again for this virtual hoe. Yeah, so a big part of this mission is actually dodging all the cluster munitions that Patchy the pirate sends at you. Hang on guys, I think I hear a different kind of mental illness on the horizon.
Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
You do battle with them, and I will admit, it's actually pretty amazing. I'm having fun. They, however, they're not having fun.
This is ridiculous. These are the actual dialogues of the game, you idiot. Every time they talk, it just feels like, okay, Anybody who flies a jet plane, any professional soldier or anybody like that, right? Pilot, professional army pilot, whatever, Air Force pilot, whatever. There would be somewhat professionalism. They talk like they're fucking children, like somebody just walked their ass up to a jet and just starting to fly it.
Yo ho, I see you're having a dramatic moment here, but I'm about to bomb you to Davy Jones.
I can't do anything on my own.
What are the dialogues?
So you oblige her just this once, only to figure out that Captain Torres actually ended up resupplying while you were distracted by them. And get this, he did it in 5 minutes, canonically.
Alright guys, is anyone able to guess what kind of weapon Torres loaded onto a submarine? Not who am I kidding, of course. It's a nuke. It's always a nuke. He's gone completely rogue from the Erusian military, and they are no longer responsible for his actions. Based off of his insane, homeless ranting, we were able to figure out that his intentions are to nuke the city of Ored and kill 1 million people in an attempt to end the Lighthouse War. Please don't let him do that. The war is really profitable.
So you set out to protect the planes that
Where's
are
your
dropping
profit?
buoys to locate the submarine, and how many fucking planes can fit inside of a submarine? You eventually find the damn thing, and everyone shoots at it to make it surface. Then you shoot at the submarine, because, like, what else would you not shoot at it? Also, as funny as my pirate voice is, the real voice actor for Torres is even better than that. Then he fires his main guns at you, an aircraft. Everyone's acting gangster until the water starts speaking Latin. You go in for one last attack on the ballast tank. Then he deploys.
It took a second for me to figure out like what to speak Latin. Then okay, the music. Every time the Latin music starts, like, oh shit.
Force fields, like, how did he get that? But just before you were able to destroy the ship fully, Torres sends a message. Yar har har, and here we are. We surrender, please don't fucking kill us. Okay, but you'll have to, like, hand over all your anime and the nuke. The what? The fucking nuke, Torres. What else would I be talking about? No. The other thing. The anime? Torres, you have to hand that shit over. It's like a hazard.
We live in a society. If I can't watch Marine Channel on YouTube.com, then no one else will. Fuck, I missed! Kill that mute son of a bitch right now, make your screen shake a lot! I will flood the back of this submarine to give the gun the elevation it needs! 1 million lives! You should have just let me keep my anime, you fucking skunk!
Oh, the fire effect was good.
Okay then. We are planning on conducting a long-range assault in the Erusian capital, Farbanti. In order to do that, we first have to capture an airbase at Cape Rainy. We need your planes to raid their defenses undetected, so your only option is to travel through a narrow canyon. Good luck.
So you fly in through the valley and past all the spotlights. Do they not, like, hear anything?
Hey bro, you see any jets? What?
Then you commence your attack, and
That's
for
a
once
good
things
point.
actually go pretty smoothly. You protect Ocean Marines.
That is such a good point. Even the people who make stealth planes, right? Like, holy shit, we need to disguise it as much as possible. Even they can't figure a way out to, lower the voice. So that's why lots of planes now literally go outside of the atmosphere if they need to be. The spy planes, the gigantic spy planes. Because you can't have, planes just, going even in the normal range, right? And not make noises. So how the fuck, like, okay, avoid these lights. Yeah, they can fucking hear. I guess the point here is that even if they hear, you can't really detect a plane by hearing them in dark, basically, when they're flying this closer. You have to have a visual. So I guess that's the point, like, if they don't detect you, sound doesn't matter. But at least they should have, like, the lights, as soon as you pass through, light starts to get closer to you, so you have to dodge creatively. Not just dodge like you're dodging a laser. No, everybody just hears a voice and tries to pinpoint toward you or something.
As they enter the base and capture it swiftly, bringing pizza. Wait, what? Pizza?
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Alright guys, that was surprisingly easy. It's time to take the capital, Farbanti. This is in conjunction with an assault on their satellite array that will not backfire. We're gonna be taking the city like we take any other civilian settlement that we come across. Violently.
Farbanti is a downright amazing level, but unfortunately that means I don't get that much to
bad
talk
timing.
about. It's just like a big fun sandbox where you kill everything, and it's like 20 minutes long. What more can I say? Just look how beautiful the level it. Wait, no, I hear Latin again. What is that? Yeah, I bet you bitches forgot about me and my epic theme music, but I'm back and I'm rebranded. I'm a new man. I'm no longer Woman Slayer 69, as I've had sex just as she goes to a different school than I do. I am now simply racist instead of sexist. You fight the guys who arrived late to the most important battle of the war for no reason, so your Commander Wiseman decides to bait me high into a chase.
How is an incel supposed to have grandkids anyways?
Okay, first of all, I'm no longer an incel, as I previously stated my sex woman goes to a different school, and second of all, my son was adopted after I killed his parents for having sex. But that's behind me now. I'm a new man worthy of respect. Alright, so Wiseman may be a bit fucking dead, but it's fine. It's not like the sky is falling or anything. Oh, fuck me.
I can't even access racistforums.com. This sucks. I'm gonna leave. See ya.
Alright, so the game decided that it was going to escalate things even further than it already has. The entire world's satellite array has been destroyed by an exponential cycle of debris caused by you shooting at their satellites like a fucking child. No one can tell what's going on, nothing makes sense, no communication gets through, no one listens to high command, and I guess we're just gonna keep shooting people. We're gonna do that.
Alright, man. Our only option is...
Oh, that's such a good concept. If you shoot down a satellite, of course, the effect will start, right? So eventually, all satellites. I mean, eventually, how quickly it doesn't matter. But eventually, all satellites would be destroyed, right? But this is such a good point. Like, okay, the whole scenario that they implemented is just great. I didn't see them actually, using some form of science like this. Like, okay, if we destroy one satellite, it's going to destroy everything, and it's going to be complete silence. Because that is what would happen, right? That's why people were fearing that one of the Chinese satellites were kind of, out of control or something, I guess, a few years ago. And people were genuinely afraid of that. Like, what if this satellite hits something, right? Then it would hit other thing and it would be complete blackout. Blackout as in communication, not the light blackout, but blackout in communication. And that's a very dangerous thing. If you don't have satellites, you don't have access to lots of communication, critical communication of militaries and things. And bad shit can happen.
To intervene in a bloody civil war that will inevitably lead to more harm than good. I have no orders to do this, by the way, it's just fun. A defecting colonel is attempting to give us the Coca-Cola recipe, so we need to have him survive.
This mission involves carefully escorting the colonel through a dark city, identifying every single target before you fire. Okay, well, I guess he's dead now. Awesome.
Now, unfortunately, mute guy, we actually don't have the resources to court-martial you again, so we're just gonna forget that ever happened. At this point, our only option to win the civil war is to take out Jeff Bezos' still active gigantic drone hub. But in order to do that, we have to not starve to death. A bunch of cool internet skeptics have separated from Aruja and they call themselves the liberalists. I don't know, just take their fucking lunch money, they're nerds.
So you go for an easy and fun raid on their castle, attempting to secure the Coca-Cola inside. You start to notice that you get points for destroying tents full of refugees, but we're going to ignore that just like the developers. Oh god damn it, not again, it's the fuck.
What the fuck? Oh, I guess the whole system is like the more you shoot, the more experience you gain. It's something like that. Doesn't matter what you destroy. I guess that's the case. This is so hilarious.
Destroying tents full of refugees, but we're going to ignore that just like the developers. Oh god damn it, not again, it's the fucking Latin music. What the fuck are you guys doing in my house? I just want to be racist in peace. Can a man get some peace? I told you I'm not an incel anymore, so you don't gotta steal all the anime pillows I got in that castle. Oh, it's time to move at light speed for no reason. Whoa! I don't actually like the drones. Oh fuck, a missile. I actually got 50% off all Amazon purchases in exchange for my help in creating the drones. It was sweet. It just kind of sucks how he wants to take over the world and all. Actually, I just realized I have to live in a world without internet, so can you kill me? Jeff Bezos and Jack Dorsey are going to restrict my racism on the internet. You have to kill them, please. Man, I sure do wonder what Mihai's doing.
Alright, seriously, man. If I were playing this game, I would hit jets constantly. All the close calls that are happening, right? I'm like, okay, how does this jet work? And I always just slam a jet into another one before shooting rockets.
These days, I bet he enjoys the gift cards, though. Building a robot army gets kind of boring sometimes, and I need to find a way to transmit my new schematics to the world without a satellite. Wait a minute. I'm inside of a space elevator right now.
We need help. Don't let him damage more.
You're a genius, Jeff. So anyways, I stole the old incel's fucking airplane. Both sides of the Civil War are now engaged in battle to seize the space elevator. But we are here to stop Amazon's takeover of the planet. So naturally, he sends his capitalistic McNukes at you. Kinda weird how many missiles I can fit onto this propeller-propelled aircraft, but that's just a free market of work, guys. Why the fuck you sending so many goddamn missiles at me? You've all forfeited your Prime subscriptions. Oh no, the little baby doesn't have his gigantic fucking piss cannon to kill me. He can't do it. Also, I've installed a laser that I failed to mention or make use of until just now. With no options left, you are forced to take on the Arsenal bird head on. And every time you do, he uses the force fields. Jesus, dude, stop it. Jeff Bezos eventually figures out that he can just keep the force field on forever. Like, why wouldn't he? But he forgot one crucial detail. Force fields are a subscription service. Fuck, when I said cancel everyone's subscriptions, I didn't mean my own. Stop doing that right now or I will be forced to lobby Congress.
I will never pay taxes as long as I live.
Hey guys, can we talk this out a little bit? Maybe get a cup of tea while I get my subscription back on? Fine then, I guess you'll just have to fucking kill me and not have any more Amazon warehouses to give you books and Hulu and shit. Time to fucking starve, little boy. And with that, the last hope of Jeff Bezos' world takeover is destroyed. But vengeance is another matter entirely.
These fucking jets. Son of Iran.
So you fight two new drones hugging and mugging in an intense battle for the fate of the human race. You struggle with them for minutes on end, attempting to prevent them from uploading the schematics to the world, which would only ensure the defeat of mankind. Eventually you gain the upper hand on both of them because you don't have any blood inside of you. You race into the tunnel to reach the space elevator and stop the upload, dodging closing doors and moving at uncomfortably high speed. Reaching the inner sanctum with less than 1 minute to spare, you launch one final missile and end the robot child once and for all. Gripping your controls, you take the perilous climb to the top of the space elevator to escape, plunging into the deep blue of the sky above. And once at the top, you feel relief. You look up to the sky above and you think that heaven might be up there, but you don't know for sure. You hope Torres is up there. He seems like a nice guy if he wasn't totally insane. You remember all the people that you've left behind on your journey. Champ, High Roller, yeah, never mind, actually, you don't remember any of them. You think for a moment that no matter what you'll find on the ground, love, a house, a good job, it'll never be quite the same as this experience. But there is one thing that is pretty close.
Are you serious? He's just going up the space elevator? How the fuck is Jet supposed to work that high?
Petting a cute dog and not being dead. You really want to pet the dog now.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Every single incorrect summary is a gem in itself, right? Like, I've said this many times in other incorrect summaries that somebody should make mods that are fucking edit it and put it into the story, that this is an actual story. Hold this incorrect summary dialogues. There will be some experience, because I always think that, you know, that he creates things in a way that is just way too unique and way too fun. Like, this is what I'm gonna think of Ace Combat 7. This is the stories about Jeff Bezos and all this crap. Damn. Right, well, that was an incorrect summary of Ace Combat 7, I guess, by the channel Maxer. Okay, he should do more incorrect summary. I love his reviews, obviously, but incorrect summaries are a gem in itself. I mean, I can't think of one game right now which would be incredible. I guess he should do Cyberpunk incorrect summary. He did do the review. He did do the review, right? No, he did do the incorrect summary of Cyberpunk. Wait a minute, what game I was thinking of? Ah, fuck. It doesn't matter. He should do an incorrect summary soon too, because these are really great. Alright, people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe, check out the reaction, there's a link in the description, check out the cards, check out the cards in here. I'll see you next time.